Welcome back, and our special guest this morning in Savere is Dr. Mujumdar of Symbiosis. Sir, let's talk about your personal life. Tell us about your childhood memories, your schooling. How good you were as a student.
You are asking me to go back some 70 years back. I was born in a small village with an obscure name called Gad English, with a small population of 6 to 8,000. There was only one primary school and only one secondary school. And now I see the tremendous advantage of having one government school in a village.
Yes.
I studied in a primary school where children of all castes, Brahmins, Marathas, Sikhs, Muslims, they study together.
Okay.
And as a child I realized the first lessons of secularism. I also completed my secondary education in the same village. And then I went to Kolhapur to complete my BSc degree from Rajaram College.
Okay.
As a child, let me honestly tell you, I was not a good student.
That's really interesting.
In fact, I was a problem child for my parents. Playful, disobedient. But then I do not know how, when I completed secondary education and entered into college, suddenly I started liking
studies.
Oh. I had offered for my BSc Botany, Zoology, Chemistry, and after completing my degree course, I went to Pune to complete my MSc in Botany.
Okay.
And I am very happy to tell you that I stood first class first in the whole university.
Yes.
It's an interesting thing. When I pass MSc with distinction,
Yeah.
I really wanted to do my PhD. And I applied for a scholarship of University Grant Commission of 200 rupees per month. My head of the department had recommended me for that scholarship. But even today I really do not know what happened. Overnight, my scholarship was cancelled and it was given to someone else who was perhaps less qualified than I.
You felt bad
this
at
was my
this time?
first frustration.
Okay.
I felt so much frustrated, and that was in the month of August 1959. All colleges had started. I couldn't get even a demonstrator job. From Pune, I went to my native place, Gad English, and there people started asking questions to my father, whether your son has passed or failed in the MSc.
Okay.
Believe me, this was a first shock of frustration. Although I had passed in first class, I had to lose 1 year.
Okay.
Then, after 1 year, in 1961, I joined Raj Shikshan Samstha Satara.
Right.
I served there as lecturer for 1 year, and thereafter I joined Ferguson College as head of the department.
When we talk about school education in India, do you think it has undergone a sea change over the years now?
Oh yes. In India, the school education not only has undergone a sea change,
Okay.
but it has undergone a sea change for good. You will be surprised to know that school education in India, both primary and secondary, is regarded the ideal school education, not even by some of us, but even Obama and Clinton Hillary say that as far as school education in India is concerned, we would like to know something more about India. We would like to compete with India as far as school education is concerned. So I do feel, as an educationist, that our school education is really good compared to primary and secondary education in other countries, including developed countries like America.
Yes.
For example, many of our school child, we don't shine in Olympic games, but our students shine in Olympiads.
Yes.
There are many students from schools who stand at the top level in mathematics Olympiad, in physics Olympiad, in biology Olympiad. So I am really happy with the quality of our school education.
So with your kind of profile, I'm sure you are into so many things. You have been nominated into so many committees, organizations and all. You would hardly find any time to relax and to have leisure. But tell us about your hobbies as well. I'm sure our viewers would like to know about them.
My hobbies are two.
Okay.
One is reading.
Mm-hmm.
Any book that comes across, I just grab it.
Okay.
Music, yes, I like classical music without understanding it.
Uh-huh.
And as Bhimsen Joshi once mentioned to me, because I used to meet him in Pune very often,
Okay.
he said, Dr. Mujumdar, keep on listening classical music. You need not bother what is that raga, what is that alap and all that.
Okay.
How true he was. If there is quiet night, there is nobody, and you start listening to a classical music of Bhimsen Joshi or Sudhir Phadke or Lata Mangeshkar or even semi-classical songs, I do enjoy them.
That's true. So you are talking about music, and you also made a mention of Pandit Bhimsen Joshi. Let's watch a very interesting music clip which not only we but the entire country has enjoyed over the years.
मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा सुर की नदियाँ हर दिशा से बह के सागर में मिले बादलों का रूप लेकर बरसे हल्के हल्के मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा
म्यान तरज थई म्यान तरज इकवट बनिए सान तरज
तेरा सुर मिले मेरे सुर दे नाल मिलके बने एक नवा सुरताल मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा
मुंहिंजो सुर तुंहिंजे सां प्यारा मिले जॾहिं गीत असां जो मधुर तरानो बणे तॾहिं
सुर का दरिया बह के सागर में मिले
बदलांदा रूप लखे
बरसन होले होले
இசைந்தா நம் இருவரின் சுரமும் நமதாகும் திசை வேறானாலும் ஆழிசேர் ஆறுகள் முகிலாய் மழையாய் பொழிவது போல் இசை நம் இசை
నన్నదనిగే నిన్నదనియా
తీరిదంతే నమ్మదనియా
నా స్వరము నీ స్వరము సంగమమై మన స్వరంగా అవతరించి
എന്റെ സ്വരവും നിങ്ങളുടെ സ്വരവും ഒത്തുചേർന്നു നമ്മുടെ സ്വരമായി
তোমার সুর
সৃষ্টি করুক ওই কুসুম সৃষ্টি হোক ওই কোতান তোমা মোরা স্বরর মিলন সৃষ্টি করে চালু ঐক্যতান મારો બને આપણો સૂર નિરાળો माझ्या तुमच्या जुळता तारा मधुर सुरांच्या बरसती धारा सुर की नदियां हर दिशा से बहते सागर में मिले बादलों का रूप लेके बरसे हल्के हल्के हो मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा ओ सुर बने हमारा
Dr. Mujumdar, you spoke about higher education and how also about the foreign students and their plight in India. As you said, you were very concerned and disturbed about the discrimination which was meted out to them. Recently we have seen in Australia, Indian students are not being treated well, they are being discriminated against, and more importantly, violence against Indian students. Don't you think that both the governments should take it up at the right earnest and resolve the issue?
Very true, very true. In fact, what we do in Symbiosis and what should be done even in Australia, foreign students come, we conduct orientation courses. Look, gentlemen, these are our customs, these are our traditions. Please follow those traditions in your benefit.
That's true.
If you take foreign students in confidence, if you give them orientation courses, we tell them what are the do's and what are the don'ts. And if you provide them good accommodation, good entertainment,
That's true.
good food, I think many problems will be solved. At least this has been my experience. If you treat foreign students well, if you care foreign students, they will not behave wrongly.
But sir, how do you think that we should go ahead and address this issue where there are claims and counterclaims saying that you are taking away our college seats, you are taking away our jobs, which is a problem with foreign students?
Fortunately, in India there is a rule that unless you have work permit, you are not allowed to work. I am told that in Australia any foreign student can do work up to 20 hours a week. Personally, I feel that when your students, your youth are not going to get good jobs, there is